Hey, I wanted to show you one more thing before we get started on the actual. There's 7 of these little projects, each which has a few steps as part of this lab activity. Although you're going to notice they're really repetitive. Basically, the 7 projects are the same instructions, cut and paste, just like, oh, now do it for Mars or now do it for Venus or whatever. But all of them start with the same step that says make a duplicate of this sheet and call it something else, like current Earth. All right. So make a duplicate of sheet one and call it current Earth. So go to that page on this spreadsheet. Okay, so let me go show you what I'm talking about. I'm over here on this spreadsheet model that we're working on here. And see how a lot of times students don't notice this tab down here on the bottom, but there are spreadsheets have tabs just like browsers have tabs or whatever. The tabs are along the bottom. This page of the spreadsheet is all here on what's called sheet one, but we could add more spreadsheets or we could copy them. And so we're going to keep using on this project. Sheet one is sort of our starting point, and then we'll make a copy of it and we'll make changes to it. Let me show you how you make a copy, or the right word is a duplicate of a sheet on Google Sheets. And actually, it works the same way in Excel or anything like that. You're going to go to this little down arrow that's next to the word sheet down here in this corner of the screen, and you're going to click on it, and it's going to say duplicate. And you hit duplicate, and now you have you have another one here. There's sheet one and copy of sheet one. Sheet one isn't copy of sheet one is not a great name. As it said on that step that we looked at over here, it said call it current Earth. Okay, so in this one, we're going to call it current Earth. Well, under that same little down arrow tab right here, there's rename, and we'll call this one current. Enter, and it names it that. You can change the colors of the tabs and things like that. I personally think it's a little bit tricky to make sure, like it's actually really hard to see, I think, the color of which tab you're in. Sometimes changing the tabs colors helps. All right, I think that's all you want to do. Hey, I do want to steer you clear of one mistake that I have made more times in my life than I care to admit. When you go to duplicate a tab, be careful because the delete the tab or delete the sheet is right there next to it, and there is no undo. It warns you, heads up, are you sure you mean to delete this sheet? But if you're just sort of going fast and think, oh, it's asking me before I duplicate it, I guess I mean okay, because there is no undo when you delete a sheet. All right, that's all I needed to tell you right now, and good luck on working on this project.